The gift beneath the masks. You have spent so long believing that your survival personalities are all you have, that without the caretaker you would be selfish, without the fighter you would be weak, without the performer you would be invisible, without the ghost you would be trapped. But here is the truth you have forgotten. Underneath every mask is not emptiness. Underneath every mask is more of you, more love, more fire, more light, more depth, more of the woman you were before the world told you to shrink, to fight, to perform, to hide. And when the masks finally dissolve, when you stop sending your survivors to do the talking and start showing up as yourself, you will discover something astonishing. You were never protecting yourself from him. You were protecting him from you. The personalities that make a man live and die for you. Because the real you, the one beneath the survival, does not need to be small. The real you is not the caretaker who gives until empty. The real you is the nurturer who gives from fullness, and her giving heals something in him he didn't know was broken. The real you is not the fighter who strikes first. The real you is the warrior who stands her ground with such quiet strength that he would face an army just to stand beside her. The real you is not the performer desperate for applause. The real you is the muse who is so fully herself that she inspires him to become more than he ever thought possible. The real you is not the ghost who disappears. The real you is the sanctuary where he can finally lay down his own masks and rest. These are not survival personalities. These are your true gifts. And they are the things a man will live and die for. Not because you performed them, because you stopped performing. Because you let yourself become so fully, so fearlessly, so irreplaceably you, that losing you would be losing a part of himself he didn't know he needed. The paradox. The very things you thought you had to hide, your depth, your fire, your capacity to love, your refusal to settle, your ability to see into him and call forth more. These are not weaknesses. These are the weapons that win wars. But they only win when they are real, when they come from the woman beneath the masks, not the masks themselves. The caretaker gives until resentment builds. The nurturer gives and he receives, and both are filled. The fighter wounds to protect herself. The warrior stands firm, and he stands with her. The performer exhausts herself for approval. The muse simply exists, and he is forever changed. The ghost leaves before she can be left. The sanctuary stays, and he finally knows he's home. What you offer. When you do the work, when you feel your feelings, name your masks, stop demanding validation, and let the survival personalities dissolve, you do not become less, you become more present, more powerful, more peaceful, more you. And the man who has the privilege of witnessing this transformation will find himself changed at the cellular level. He will watch you shed what you never were and become what you always were. And he will realize, this is the woman I have been waiting for my whole life. Not because you are perfect, because you are real, because you are brave, because you did not settle for survival when you were meant to thrive. And he will spend the rest of his life making sure you never regret it. The full circle. This is the gift of the framework. Not just that you get to be seen, but that when you are finally seen, when the masks fall and the real you emerges, you become someone worth seeing, someone worth staying for, someone worth fighting for, someone worth living for, someone worth dying for. And not because you demanded it, because you became it. The common goal. This is what you share. Not a relationship without friction. That is a fantasy. A relationship where friction becomes the forge, where every fire burns away what isn't real, where two people stop fighting each other and start fighting for the same thing, the freedom to finally be themselves, together.